Where are we in terms of iPhone sales? We know it makes up about half of the company's total revenue. Some analysts say iPhone sales are great. Rosenblatt, though, this morning saying iPhone sales down 30% year over year in November. Where are we in terms of iPhone sales?
Yes, let me maybe, Taylor, take you back to the beginning of last year when iPhone sales came down very significantly. And that was kind of the result of a very strong iPhone X cycle in 2018. And in 2018, the strong iPhone X cycle hidden the fact that iPhone users are still around. They still love their phone, but the first-hand buyers is a group, is a population that is not growing much anymore. And because iPhones are getting more and more expensive, they stick to their phone longer and longer. So that created a very depleted level of demand for the iPhones in 2018, in 2019, and towards the end of 2019 today, what we had is actually a fairly successful product cycle. That's the reason why you hear so much conflicting feedback from the market and the value chain. On one hand, there are very obvious indications that the iPhone 11 was very well received. People loved it. And at the same time, you still see in the market an element of weakness. The fact that you've had 170 million iPhone X sold in 2017 and 18. In 2018 and 2019. And that's a lot of phones that are fairly new, and people who have them in hand are kind of relaxed with the idea of sticking to them a bit longer than they were in the past.
Gene, let me bring you in. Do you agree that it has been a relatively successful upgrade cycle for Apple?
Yeah, relative to where we started the year, just to kind of put some parameters on it, iPhone started the year at, call it down about 20%, 16, 20%. And then now it's probably going to be down a couple percent or a flat unit growth. Again, they don't break these up. You can back into it for the December quarter. And so success in the context, absolutely, from where we came from. But I think the franchise still has significant upside in terms of expanding where they're at based on over the next few years. I realize that's an out of consensus view. Not that iPhone is going to have 25% global market share, but I think that they can, over this next 3-year cycle around 5G, can inch up some of their market share.